While the death of a cosmic entity is a relatively common occurrence in DC Comics, stories rarely delve into the repercussions of such a monumental event. However, the Sandman comic series takes a drastically different approach. In today's video, we'll explore a narrative that depicts the demise of one of the most powerful beings in the DC multiverse and its aftermath. Please keep in mind that this video will contain spoilers for the Sandman. The story begins on a stormy night as a man and his co-worker embark on a journey to the city of Chicago. Unfortunately, due to the exhaustion of the driver, their trip takes a disastrous turn when they are involved in a car accident that leaves the co-worker severely injured. Desperate to seek help for his injured companion, the man ventures out into the stormy night and stumbles upon a peculiar house. He manages to drag his injured co-worker inside, only to discover that this is no ordinary house. Inside, he encounters a multitude of mythical and supernatural beings, including centaurs, fairies, and people who seem to have been plucked from various points in history. As the man soon learns, the house he's entered is called World's End, a place that exists beyond the confines of time and space, serving as the nexus of all realities. Normally isolated from the rest of existence, World's End becomes accessible during what is known as reality storms. These storms occur following monumental cosmic events and provide shelter to those who find themselves caught within them. The man and his injured co-worker are welcomed into the house and invited to partake in a series of storytelling sessions held at the inn within World's End. During these sessions, residents take turns narrating captivating tales. Some of the stories include the adventures of a girl who disguised herself as a boy to venture onto the high seas in the early 20th century, the flamboyant representative of the fairy kingdom, Cluracan, and the remarkable journey of Prez, a teenager who unexpectedly became the President of the United States. These stories offer glimpses into different worlds and eras, weaving a rich tapestry of narratives. As the storytelling sessions progress, the residents of World's End begin to notice that the storm outside is intensifying. Gazing out of the windows, they witness the sky shifting in colors. Then, a breathtaking sight unfolds before them. A starry plain materializes, and a giant man holding a book appears. This figure is Destiny of the Endless, the oldest member of a family of 7 immensely powerful cosmic beings known as the Endless. Following Destiny, a procession of men carrying a massive grave traverses the sky. Angels, gods from various mythologies, and Despair, another member of the Endless, appear, seemingly mourning a profound loss. Finally, Death and Delirium of the Endless make their appearance, and the crescent moon overhead slowly turns red. Death gazes at the people within the house, and then, as mysteriously as they arrived, the celestial beings and the reality storm itself come to an end. The inhabitants of World's End depart, returning to their respective realities. The people within World's End, although unaware at the time, had unwittingly witnessed the solemn funeral of Dream, also known as Morpheus. Dream was one of the 7 Endless, and served as the titular character of the Sandman series. The chain of events leading to Dream's demise began with his confrontation with his son, Orpheus, and a secret deal he struck with Loki, the trickster god. These intricate circumstances set in motion a sequence of events that culminated in Dream's battle against the female Furies. Their aim was to kill Dream for breaking one of the most fundamental rules among cosmic entities: to never shed the blood of one's own family. This confrontation between Dream and the female Furies resulted in the near destruction of the entirety of Dream's realm. Ultimately, Dream himself met his end when his sister, Death, arrived to claim his life. However, moments after Dream's death, an unusual transformation occurred. Daniel Hall, a child born within the realm of dreams, underwent a change, becoming the new Dream. This transition brought with it a different, more humanist approach to governing the dreams and stories of all beings. The cycle of the Endless continued, with Daniel taking on the mantle of Dream, ushering in a new era in the realm of dreams and storytelling. As the rest of the Endless mourned the passing of their sibling, Dream, they organized a grand and solemn funeral befitting a cosmic entity. This event, however, had a unique twist. The funeral was attended by all the creatures in the multiverse within their dreams, although they would forget about it upon awakening. Even Earth's superheroes, such as Superman, Martian Manhunter, and Batman, who dreamed as Batman rather than Bruce Wayne, were observed attending the funeral in their sleep. Beyond Earth's heroes, higher godlike beings from various mythologies were also present at the event, and they remembered it vividly. Attendees included gods from Norse, Egyptian, and other pantheons, as well as the immortal man Hob Gadling, a close friend of Dream. Lucifer Morningstar and his soulmate Mazikeen, and even Darkseid, paid their respects as well. Dream's body was laid out with great reverence, and each member of the endless and selected Friends of Dream delivered heartfelt speeches in tribute. The final and most poignant speech was given by Death, who had a special bond with her brother. Following the eulogies, Dream's body was placed on a barge that sailed away from the dreaming, vanishing into the sky. This symbolic act marked the conclusion of the funeral and the end of an era for one of the most enigmatic and influential beings in the universe.